Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a while now. We're going through try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. We're turning to Portillo's for this one. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, it's a super simple format, folks. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Because I'm in a parking lot, you might occasionally see me move my gaze along a little bit here and there. I am not being stalked by ghosts and demons, as far as I know. Rather, it's just, occasionally somebody drives by and gives me a funny look because they're like, what the fuck's that guy doing with his phone on his steering wheel? Mind your business. Leave me be. Anyway, I'm inside my truck. Also inside my truck, I'm doing something else. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. What folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Scold shirt that I literally just got yesterday. If you are not familiar with Scold, is the professional name of Mr. Tim Scold, who you might not be aware of him, but like he's worked with so many big name artists, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. He was on the Twisted Metal 4 soundtrack. Like, the guy is fantastic. I really like his stuff, and I got the opportunity to actually see him perform last night. It was an amazing set. Absolutely loved it. Had to pick up a shirt. Plus, this shirt is extra awesome because when I got there early, and when I got to the merch table, I buy my merch as soon as I possibly can, just get it out of the way. So I was there, I'm waiting for the merch person to come by. I was the first person at the merch table. I asked for the shirt, and they're like, all right, cool, what size? And I'm like, XX, because, bit of a chubby guy. And chubby. And she looks through, the merch lady, she, looks through the different bins that they have, and she's like, I don't think we have any XX. Best I can do is normal X. And I'm like, man, ugh, okay. I can do it, but it's not pretty, But at the end of the night, I went back to the merch table because I was like, you know what? They've got to have, maybe they don't have this one in XX, but like they've got to have at least one of the other ones. So I asked, and the lady, she was like, wait a second, I remember you. You're the guy from the beginning. I found the XX ones. If you want, we can just swap it out. And I'm like, boom, let's swap that shit. So I love this. I actually got a couple videos of Scold plus the other bands that were performing that night, just in case you're interested. They're on this channel also. Anyway, what am I reviewing for you? What are we doing here? Well, folks, like I said, we're going back to Portillo's. I've reviewed a number of things from Portillo's over the years. Infamously, I had a bit of a kerfuffle with their fish sandwich, so if you're interested, go back and watch. It was a 3-part episode because of the kerfuffle. But we're not doing a fish sandwich, folks, because we're doing, boom, it's a giant-ass burger. Can I? I'm gonna try to get it out. This is their featured burger. This is their Rodeo burger. And specifically, I got it as a double because it was made available as a double to me. And damn it, I'm an American. Let's... Oh, that looks pretty damn special. So yeah, if you're not familiar with the Rodeo burger, there's some variations on it, but typically it's a burger with bacon, onion rings or onion strips, and barbecue sauce. This has all those things, plus it also has sliced red onions. I don't know that I needed the extra onions, but I don't know that I don't need them either, so... And they're very proud to proclaim that they're now using thicker, crispier bacon, which, to be fair, that does look like some proper bacon. In fact, I can attest, that is some proper bacon. Like, that's not some fast food bacon. That's some bacon you would make at home. That is good bacon. It's crispy, got a little bit of a sweetness to it. That might be because of the barbecue sauce, but I wasn't tasting any barbecue sauce on it, but let's try a big-ass burger, folks. Where are we gonna... I'll say this. They need to cook the onion rings a little bit more. If you bite into an onion ring and you take out the whole onion and it won't bite through properly, you need to go over there and cook it a little bit more. Because it's supposed to just break away nice and easily. I yanked on that thing with my teeth and it wouldn't come out. Well, the onion came out, but it wouldn't come apart properly. It's good. It's a properly solid burger. I will say this. I do not think I got any sliced red onions. I think it was just the onion rings. Which, well, I'm not crying about it because I'm not a huge onion guy. Onion rings are fine. I like onion rings. That is included in the thing. So, they have to lose a couple points there just because flat out, you say you're going to have something, you got to have it. But, what about the rest of the burger? The burger that I do have. Well, like I said, I feel like the onion rings needed to be cooked a little bit more. Though they do impart some nice onion flavor. They give a little extra dimension to the burger, which I appreciate. It's a pretty damn good rodeo burger. It is, however, nowhere near the best rodeo burger I've ever had. Rodeo burgers are one of those burgers that a lot of burger places will tout as a special burger. And while it's a great overall combination, it's really not that unique or special these days. Lots of places have made them available. I think about the only place I can think of off the top of my head that hasn't is McDonald's, because, and hell, maybe even they have it, I just don't know. When you're talking about a rodeo burger, the main things you're looking at, the beef, the bacon, and the sauce. Those have really got to be the highlights. How do they stack up? The beef is decent, but it's not exceptional. I've gone to some semi higher end burger places recently. Like Smash Burger. What the hell is the other one? I can't think of it. Steak and Shake. Ones that kind of sell themselves as being a little bit higher end. And I'll be honest, their beef is better. It just is. They use, steak burgers. You get more of that steaky flavor. It's definitely a little bit higher end experience compared to this. But the beef is good. It's definitely well above fast food standard beef. So the beef, it works. It's not exceptional, but it's good. The bacon is the hero here. The bacon is really good. Bacon, even on a decent rodeo burger, can really get lost with all the flavors going on. It does not get lost here. You're getting bacon every single bite. It's super tasty. It's adding that salty, savory deliciousness to the whole thing. It's wonderful. So the bacon, full on, they get full marks for that one. Now the sauce, I'll say this. First of all, I maybe could have done with a little bit more. You saw me take some big-ass bites. I could have done with a little bit more, but, because I was getting some, but maybe not as much as I would have liked. The barbecue sauce is actually solid. Because the thing is, a lot of fast food places, when they do a barbecue sauce, they emphasize too much on the sweetness of the barbecue sauce and not the other aspects. With Portillo's, I'll give them credit. Their barbecue sauce is actually pretty solid. It's a little sweet, but it's got a smoky and rich flavor, and it works really good for a rodeo burger. Also, I gotta give them credit just for all the cheese, man. American cheese works fucking great on a burger. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. And especially on a rodeo burger, it's particularly, appropriate. Yeah, man, it's a good burger overall. But, criticisms that I do have, like I said, the onion rings, and then the fact that they didn't include the sliced red onions. So, the onion, they kind of fell flat on the onion front a little bit. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes-ish and sure. So, problem is, I can get a good rodeo burger other places. I can get a better rodeo burger other places. Like I said, the problem is with having it as like a featured item, it's just not all that special, man. Like the rodeo burger like 20 years ago, yeah, man, it's like, you saw that on the menu. You knew you were down for some shit. But we've evolved. We've moved past that, man. I'm not saying don't have it on the menu. It's a great burger. But having it as a featured item, it just doesn't feel appropriate anymore. I think be a little bit more creative. Do a little bit more. That was either a butterfly or a bat. I'm going to go with butterfly. Anyway. But, overall, it was still decent. If I was going to Portillo's and was in the mood for a burger, yeah, okay. But it wouldn't be my go-to as a rodeo burger. As for other people and recommending it, again, the thing is, I think you can get a better rodeo burger places. Check out your local area, see what you got available. And fundamentally, like I said, there's better burger places out there. Even like Culver's, maybe a lesser extent like Freddy's. There's definitely better burgers out there. But Portillo's, their burgers are good. I'm not going to shit on them. And they have the advantage where, you can get Italian beef, a Polish, cake shake, what have you. So, that's the thing with Portillo's. They're not my favorite establishment in the world, but I do enjoy them for what they are. They're just not a go-to place for me. Even living in Illinois, like the institution that they're supposed to be. They're just not that for me. But I do like their stuff occasionally. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental month, spend rest of year, and folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly yeehaw rodeo-tastic rest of your life. Maybe not. I just like the rodeo stuff. Like, I've never been to like a proper rodeo, but like I went to like, they used to have this thing in Illinois that like my dad used to take me to with like my step family at the time. They'd have like horses and shit and everything, and it's cool if you're into it. I didn't care even that, but some people are into it. Anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're gonna do, folks. You're gonna try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Trust me. Yesterday was a great day for me. I got to see a wonderful movie. Got to see some fantastic shows. It was a great time. Great time. But it's not always gonna be like that. There's gonna be times that are stressful and frustrating. Like I said, you're gonna get people driving by who give you crooked looks. Just mind your business, folks. Just mind your business. I'm just doing my thing. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself out a rodeo burger of your own. Okay? Maybe it's going to be so fantastic. You're going to go over there and you're going to join the rodeo. You're going to get on those horses and do the things that they do at rodeos with the yeeing and the hawing and the whole shebang. And, maybe don't. I always, with the bull thing, I always feel bad about that because, like, don't they go over there and, like, wrap a fucking rope around the thing's nuts or something to piss it off? That, I think, maybe needs to stop. I think that maybe needs to stop. Right? I don't think I'm being super controversial. Because it's like, come on, how is that? That's not cool to the animal, right? But then at the same time, I'm over here eating a fucking burger, so it's like, alright, hypocrite. A little bit of a hypocrite. I admit it. Or conversely, just don't take any of my bullshit seriously, I guess. It's the positivity and all that stuff and everything. And, just good times and enjoy your recreational horse activities. Bye!